Some houses welcome you, others watch you. 657 Boulevard, Westfield, New Jersey, does not sleep. It waits. Walls swelling with secrets, floorboards aching beneath footsteps that shouldn't exist. Tonight we step over the threshold and let those secrets speak. Summer 2014. A honey gold evening. Suburban sprinklers hiss, cicadas sing, and an elegant six-bedroom colonial sits proud beneath the maple trees. Derek and Maria Broadus hold the keys to their forever home. They do not know the house already has an owner of eyes, of memories, of hunger. They carry boxes across the porch. Paint cans thud against hardwood. The scent of fresh primer lingers in the halls. Day turns to twilight. Derek makes one last trip to the curb, barefoot on warm concrete, to check the mailbox. Inside rests a single envelope, heavy, cream-colored, sealed with old-fashioned red wax. No stamp, no return address. Only two words written in careful black script. The new owner. He smiles, expecting a neighbor's welcome. Instead, he unfolds a page that smells of dust and iron, and reads words that stop his heart mid-beat. 657 Boulevard has been the subject of my family for decades now, and as it turns 110, I have been put in charge of watching and waiting for its second coming. Do you know the history of this place? Do you need to fill the house with the young blood I requested? A shiver slides down Derek's spine. He rereads the letter. The words glare back, alive, predatory. That night the Broaduses do not sleep well. Their old rental creaks like a ship in black water, and every creak sounds like footsteps crossing 657's nursery floor. June 2014 bleeds into July. The children, three small chattering joys, beg to see their new bedrooms. But the work drags on. Contractors sand banisters. Electricians fish wires through plaster. Painters coat walls bone white. In the midst of the chaos, letter 2 arrives. This time, it is addressed to Mr. and Mrs. Broadus. The first insult. The first deliberate misspelling of their name. Like a crooked grin. I have been patient. I have waited all my life for the day when young blood would once again play in the halls of the Boulevard. I see there are 3 of them. I have counted them. I have learned their nicknames. I hear them when they call to each other in the driveway. Soon I will know their real names, and once I do, I will call to them and draw them to me. Maria drops the letter as if it burns. In her ears, a single sentence repeats, "Draw them to me," until the words feel carved in her skull. Westfield police collect the page, scan it for prints, shrug apologetically. Probably a prank, they say. Teenagers, welcome to the neighborhood. But pranks do not know the sound of a 6-year-old's laugh, or the color of a 4-year-old's backpack. Pranks do not study family nicknames whispered only behind kitchen walls. The Broaduses hire a private investigator. Then a former FBI profiler. They install motion lights, cameras, alarms. Derek spends each night patrolling the sidewalk with a flashlight and a heart that hammers louder than his boots. Mid-July, a third letter slithers into the box. Where have you gone to? 657 Boulevard is missing you. It cries for its young blood. I see the painters have arrived. Have they found what is in the walls yet? In time they will. I am pleased. You have given me something to feast on. What is in the walls? That riddle echoes through the house like wind through a keyhole. Contractors complain of cold spots in empty rooms.
Maria's nights fill with nightmares.
Children sliding out of bed, stepping across moonlit floors toward an unseen voice in the hallway. She wakes slick with sweat, certain a stranger is humming lullabies outside the nursery window. Letter 4, February 2015, hits harder than a fist. Maybe a car accident, maybe a fire, maybe something as simple as a mild illness that never seems to go away but makes you feel sick day after day after day. This is no journal. This is a hex. Derek's hands shake while reading. Maria vomits in the sink. They sue the previous owners, the Woods family, for failing to disclose a stalker. Court papers leak. Reporters swarm the quiet cul-de-sac. Satellite trucks line the curb, their dishes like giant white eyes, staring at the house. Neighbors hold secret meetings. Some whisper that the Broadduses wrote the letters themselves. Insurance fraud, says one. Netflix deal, says another. The watcher smiles in silence. Suspicion is the sweetest poison. One sip, and everyone is drunk on doubt. A new detective dusts the envelopes. A miracle. Partial DNA. Female. Hope flares, then gutters. Every neighbor volunteers a cheek swab, except two. No match, no warrant, no arrest. Investigators comb the language. Double spaces after periods, archaic phrases, references to the Watcher in 1920, 1960. They trace those phrases through libraries, message boards, occult pamphlets. Nothing. The Watcher is water slipping between fingers, seen, felt, never held. Late 2018, 6 production companies battle for rights. Netflix wins. The house on Boulevard becomes binge-worthy property. Strangers drive from out of state to snap selfies on the lawn. Some knock on the door asking, "Any new letters?" The new owners say no. Or so they claim. Spring 2019, the Broadduses sell $959,000. A $400,000 loss. 5 years of mortgage, 5 years of dread, 5 years of explaining to children why monsters sometimes use stamps. They move 3 miles away, yet Maria still takes the long route home to avoid passing the old porch. Derek still jumps when a mailbox clangs shut. 4 letters, hundreds of suspects, 0 answers. Perhaps the Watcher is real. A solitary sentinel, bound by blood to a single patch of earth. Perhaps the Watcher is a neighbor, sipping coffee behind lace curtains, satisfied every time a curtain across the street shivers in fear. Perhaps the Watcher is you, or me, or the absent friend who smiles too widely when the story is told at parties. Someone still knows what's in the walls of 657 Boulevard. Until they speak, the house will keep its secrets, and the mailbox will wait, mouth open, hungry for ink and terror. This file is now closed. But when midnight comes again, we will unseal another envelope. Together. Unlock the darkness. Subscribe if you dare. This is Midnight Archives.